Back is one of the best backs in the country, and he's from our state, and he's really good. And for us to be able to stop him, that was a huge stop. I give a lot of credit to Trey Scott, shooting that game plan for short yardage, and we took some chances there, and it paid off.
Were you surprised that they went for it on that fourth down instead of taking the points?
I take the points.
Still had 3 timeouts.
To take the points is 6. 3 to 6 differentials does nothing for you. You tell the other team you need a touchdown. You did the right thing. You got to go for it. You go win the game. 3 to 6 does nothing. You tell the other team you got 4 downs to score instead of thinking about a field goal.
What you made of Kirby Stockton's performance today, especially there that last first down?
I mean, he's a gamer, right? He plays better as the game goes on, and when he has to. I didn't think that he played his best game. I think they did some good things defensively. They're really tight coverage. Very different than all of us. It was a different kind of defense, the way they attacked him. I feel like we could run the ball, but we didn't run the ball as efficiently as we have in the past. And that's every quarterback's best friend. We did it, explosives that we did for him.
What did you see from Chauncey late? Not only the touchdown on 3rd and 7.
Yeah, great runs. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Nate could probably make those runs too, and White could make those runs. Craig could make those runs. Let's give credit where credit's due. Chauncey did an awesome job. And I thought that the check on the run for the touchdown was the second biggest play of the game because Gunner saw something, changed the O-line, picked it up, and it's really hard to run that. It's hard to defend that play with them stunning the line as they would do it. And it was a great check by him. Our O-line picked it up beautifully. We worked on that really hard, and the ball wound back, and Chauncey was rewarded a great run. So I was really proud of him. But that was a good job, and then the toss sweep kind of iced the game. Chauncey's one of the most consistent players on our team. Chauncey's a great kid from a great family, from a great school. And he loves getting better. He's happy for his teammates. He's really talented. He's in a talented room, and it's hard to really share carries because I mean they're sitting there with really one healthy back and one other back, and he's getting all the carries. And then we got 3, 4 guys that I got a lot of confidence in that room. I hate it for Craig White because they're really good backs, but they're good run-stop teams who make it hard.
Coach, you mentioned about being beat up on defense with Jordan and Mario and Crisco. How are they, and how did you patch it together?
Well, we patched it together because we had to. I mean, we have some depth on the D-line. I don't know Jordan's injury is something to do with his knee. I don't know the exact injury. Camelo is something to do with his elbow. I don't know how severe it is. And then Crisco is something to do with his knee. But I didn't get a report before I came in here, so I don't know. But that puts us a little bit down at several positions. Have guys step up and get ready to play. It's all over our league right now. Florida was that way coming into the game with a lot of defensive guys. They got back for this game.
You said you expected Florida to go a little tempo this week, or early in the trip over this week. They did that good. Was there anything that you didn't expect that they did moving forward? Especially with the football change?
That's a confusing question for me. One thing I didn't expect that they did. I mean, they ran their offense for the most part. I think they simplified some things for the quarterback and tried to speed it up so he could go play and not have to shift motion. They still ran parts of their shift motion. They still ran some of their stable plays that are very similar to ours. He's really talented and get some shots on us.
Did you get an explanation on the Gunner false start?
Yeah, it's a mechanic thing that they think that he's overdoing the clap, which is, whatever. I mean, y'all film guys. Go show every time he's ever clapped in his career. He overdoes it all the time. I'm not going to quit gyrating before you clap because you're telling the defense when the ball's being snapped. He did the clap on that play exactly like he did every play, but he got called, so we got on the call.
It might be a little bit stressful, but how valuable is it that your team is so resilient and able to keep coming back and finding ways to win throughout the season as you're getting closer to the end?
It's better than the alternative, isn't it?
CJ had 13 tackles tonight, I think. What did you make of his play?
Man, I wish he was out there every play. I mean, he's a machine. He erases things. Ball gets out, Lagway looks like he's about to go, and I was like, he looks like he's going for a long way. And CJ runs him down and tackles him like right away. I mean, the kid practices so hard and wants to win so bad for Georgia. I don't know that I've seen a kid that cared more about the team performance than CJ does. Now, a lot of people care about it. They're not willing to practice like he does, and he practices so hard that it comes across in his play. He's a great leader, and I appreciate the work he puts into it.
The knee from Gunner at the end too. I'm assuming y'all this second time
we
y'all
got it
talked.
fixed this time, right? To a lot of bettors' dismay, we fixed it.
Kirby, what did you see on the long pass over here? The long pass to Sterling.
Long passes thrown. Oh, I saw a lot of them. We got busted coverage. So we had a guy that's supposed to be in the half. He kept the wrong signal and played the wrong defense. We had nobody back there. And we were insanely lucky. Number one, he didn't score. He didn't catch it. I didn't see anything. I can't tell. I mean, that's what it is. That's their job.
Run game started out a little bit slow, but you guys were able to find it kind of in the second half, especially after some explosive plays. How did those plays kind of help you guys find your run game in the second half, and where they?
I think we committed to it. We had the ball well in the first half, in my opinion. We had several runs that were 5-6 yard runs that were good, and then we tried to throw the ball on the perimeter a little bit, and they got us on the perimeter some, and we had the holdings. The biggest difference in the game, we wasted either 2 or 3 possessions on penalties that you just can't open the snap and 2 holdings. Just wipe out 3 possessions. If you take those 3 possessions and score 1 or 2, then we're dealing with the ball in the fourth.
What do you say about the play?
Your high receptions and yards today, it's still what you did.
Yeah, I certainly envisioned him having a major impact. I didn't know that it was a career house for him. He's a weapon. The guy's elite quickness, toughness. He's another one too now, guys. When he goes to practice, he practices for real. He goes out there and works hard. And we show players, C.J. Allen and Zach Branch, and say, you want to play good? Practice really hard. It pays off. Your conditioning level's high. And I thought Zach did an awesome job for us.
Zion Branch got pressed into action there at safety. What were your thoughts on how he played?
I don't know. I have to watch the tape to really see. You know, I mean, he had a big play on the first and second half. Came out at buzz and made a tackle on a boot. Great play. Got beat across the space and then over. It was tough right there. They threw Eugene Wilson, but the guy practices every day. The guy goes out there and works his tail off. So he practices against really good players. His brother. You got him man-to-man with some guys. I mean, he's going to be a guy that continues to grow and get better for us. I was proud of his poise to go in and play with he and Jacory.
What do you see on that KJ Bolden play? Did you say
I never even got to watch it. I've got to the point where what does it matter? I didn't say, well, is it targeting, is it not? I'm like, okay, KJ's in, we're doing this. If KJ's not, then this is what we're doing, and they got to make the call on Steve, you know. So I guess it was. That's what they look for. So I hated KJ because there was nothing intentional about it.
This is the last version of this game that's going to be played in this stadium. We're looking for you guys.
Yeah, that's big. I don't think it's because it's the last game. It's because it's the next game. It has nothing to do with where we'll be next year or any of that. I told our guys, we got guys that won't ever come back here. You know, we got guys that for the next 2 years, they will not play in this venue. So we played somewhere else. But really good football team, and I don't think anybody want to play them regardless of their record.
Kirby, how much y'all been stretching some of your conference games this year to find the ways to win? How much does that help y'all get in situations like this and then moving forward and the guys going to jump forward?
I don't know, Anthony. I mean, does it help or does it? I don't believe in playing with fire, but if I could just write the script and say, you know, let's go up by 14, let's go up by 21. I don't write the scripts. The script kind of plays out. I know that our kids are not uncomfortable playing from that. They don't get change or scoreboard. You know, there's people that play change the scoreboard. Our guys are free of that, and they just play to the team and keep chopping. Eventually good things happen. I do think we're very well conditioned. I do think our guys believe in winning in the fourth.
No one's going to make up with a touchdown today, so he played a lot of snaps. What did you think of how he has progressed since the bye week and stepping up with Colby?
Proud of Noah. He's worked really hard. Thought Mike schemed up a really good play for him. It wasn't like a one-on-one to go beat him. It was he was overcoming the play earlier in the game where it ricocheted off of him and they got a pick, and he made up for it by making a hell of a play with a guy coming at him, you know, taking a free shot on him on the whole shot.
What happened at the end of the game? Was it just kind of emotional side, a little bit of a scuffle at the end? Nothing.
A lot of Georgia kids out there for them, a lot of Florida kids for us, rivalry games. I mean, at that point the game was over. There's not a lot you can do. You need to do all your talking and playing before the game.
I
know you say it's just another week in the SEC, but we know how much this rivalry means to you as a player and a coach. What does a win like this against Florida do to the team?
It creates confidence, you know. I mean, it's a good team. You know, I don't know. That's the next step in the puzzle. Look, I have a lot of respect for their staff. There's families on that staff that I'm good friends with. You know, Russ Callaway, his dad helped me get a job at Georgia. Rob Sale, I basically play golf, best friends with. Vinny Sinceri, who I coached and love Vinny to death. And I feel for their families because in this profession, that's what happens. And they continue to get their players to play at a high level. It shows what kind of coaches they are and how much respect I have for guys that have the ability to do that.
You talked about a couple of knee injuries. I saw Peyton fall down. Did you have any issue with the turf today on the field?
Didn't notice it. I thought when on a pregame I went around, it felt a little soft, like spongy, you know, but nothing that, I think guy slipped and fell a lot. I didn't think it was that. Opening kick, Peyton certainly did.
Not as much involvement for the tight ends in the pass game, but really big blocks down the stretch in the run game. Just can you speak to their contributions in that aspect?
Yeah, I don't know how to really speak to it. There were several shots there too. One time a guy ran the wrong route. One time the ball hit a guy. I mean, it's just a matter of how people play us, you know. They play zone, or they play man match. They're a big man match team, and it's easy to take the tight ends away when you play man match.
Time for one more question. Anybody? All right, thanks, Coach.